let's be honest with ourselves, everybody. When was the last time Castlevania was a good franchise? A franchise you could recommend to somebody? When was the last good Castlevania game? It feels like it's been a long time. So I thought maybe I could do something about this. Perhaps maybe I could create the next Castlevania game with a little help from my friend ChatGPT. This is obviously the AI everybody's been going crazy about that lets you make stories about like gamers and moms and all that fun stuff. It also does all of your writing assignments if you're in school. It writes your code for you. It does everything. This is the thing that will make my job obsolete in the next 10 years. But I asked it a simple question. I asked it to create a design document for a new game in the Castlevania franchise that takes place in the year 1999, and the main character is Julius Belmont, whose goal it is to seal Dracula and his castle inside of a solar eclipse and defeat him once and for all. And ChatGPT came up with this. Eclipse of the Night. I'm just going to assume it's Castlevania Eclipse of the Night. What is my IRL job/profession? You're looking at it. I'm doing it right now. I'm working here. Hey, Slayer, Gabagoo. I'm working here. I am privileged enough and lucky enough that I can make enough money being stupid on camera for you guys between the YouTube channel and this to support a modest living. But yeah, I thought it'd be fun to go through and talk about what the AI was able to come up with for this Castlevania game. So first of all, the premise. It's set in the year 1999. Good. The game follows Julius Belmont, the last of the Belmont clan. I believe this is accurate at this point. I think Jonathan is technically still alive. Maybe. No, wait, Jonathan's not of the Belmont clan. I don't know. I think this is right. So yeah, I think this is correct. Julius Belmont, the last of the Belmont clan. He is set out to seal Dracula and his castle inside a solar eclipse and defeat him once and for all. Hey, I came up with that. Nice. The game will feature a mix of classic Castlevania gameplay, including exploration, whip-based combat, and boss battles with new mechanics and elements unique to this game. Well, isn't that already happening? Isn't that the... Hold on. Bro, is ChatGPT stealing from Seal of the Eclipse? The fan project that is it's not for real, Konami. If you're looking, this is not real. This is just a fan art. This is fan art. This is not a real video game. It's just fan art. But yeah, no, they went with classic Castlevania gameplay with using your whip. It's crazy. I think ChatGPT be stealing. It kind of has the same name, too. Yeah, Eclipse of the Night, Seal of the Eclipse. ChatGPT, I think, is stealing a little bit. An AI using humans' work and then stealing it? That's never happened before. That's crazy. Gameplay. Players will control Julius Belmont as he explores the castle and surrounding areas. Okay, seems legitimate. Players will use Julius's whip, the vampire killer. I did not tell him. I didn't tell the AI that the whip was called Vampire Killer. The AI knows, dude. The AI knows. So players will use Julius's whip, the Vampire Killer, as the primary weapon and will be able to upgrade it throughout the game. Seems fair. Players will also be able to use sub-weapons such as throwing axes, holy water, axes and holy water to help them in combat. Okay. Players will encounter a variety of enemies, including classic Castlevania enemies like skeletons and bats, as well as new enemies unique to this game. I wish it elaborated on the new enemies unique to this game. I could ask it that, can't I? I will ask it that. Somebody remind me to ask it the enemies that are unique to this game. Players will have to face off against bosses, including Dracula, at the end of each level. So is Dracula at the end of each level? Or is Dracula one of the bosses that happens to be at the... I don't know. This is worded a little weird. The game will have a day and night cycle. Yo, Castlevania 2? Dracula is at the end of each level. Nice. So the game will have a day and night cycle with different enemies and events happening depending on the time of day. That actually sounds kind of cool. I'm not going to lie. It's not a bad concept. They should bring it back. Castlevania 2 did nothing wrong. The game will feature a puzzle-solving element. Where players will have to solve puzzles to progress through the castle and uncover its secrets. That's kind of normal. There's some puzzles in like Dawn of Sorrow and stuff like that, but they're usually optional. We'll see. Maybe Metroidvania puzzle game? Confirmed? The game will feature a time travel element where Julius will have to travel back in time to different eras to uncover the secrets of the castle and find a way to seal it during a solar eclipse. That is curious. Time travel? Has Castlevania ever done time travel outside of Judgment? Wait. Castlevania Judgment does time travel. Castlevania Judgment is canon? Portrait of Ruin, kinda? Huh, interesting. Castlevania in space? I'm down. The game will feature a co-op mode where players can play as Julius's companion, a new character named Sypha Belnades. That is not a new character? Well, I guess in the story, she shows up here as a new character. So she's technically new. Yeah. That's new. New. Who will have her own unique abilities and playstyle. That's sick. Castlevania with co-op? I'm down. Art style. This is a full design document. We have art style. We have music. I'm excited to go through this. The game will feature 2D hand-drawn sprites and backgrounds in the style of classic Castlevania games. My brother in Christ, finally. This is what we've been waiting for. Finally, somebody gets it. The game will feature a dark and gothic aesthetic. A mix of medieval and modern elements. So, yeah, that sounds about right. That sounds like Castlevania. The game will feature detailed and atmospheric environments such as the castle and the surrounding forests and towns. And the different eras Julius will visit. Okay. Cool. Nice. The AI is coming up with better ideas than Konami. God damn it. Sound and music. The game will feature a mix of classic Castlevania music as well as new tracks unique to the game. Makes sense. The game will feature voice acting for key characters, including Julius and Sypha. First time hearing their voices. Let's go. Please, Konami, hire me. I'll be the voice actor for Julius. I'll be like, hey, yo, what up? It's your boy, Julius. I think that's a good voice for him, right? The game will feature sound effects that are fitting to the game's aesthetic, such as the crack of the whip, sound of enemies, and the sound of the castle. Sure, that's just filler. The AI had a word count to fill, I guess. Target audience. Fans of the Castlevania series, as well as fans of action-adventure Metroidvania games. Players who are looking for a challenge and atmospheric game with a compelling story and a mix of classic and new gameplay elements. Fair enough. Platforms. The game will be developed for PC, Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo Switch. Yo, Terry told Larone to do the music and sound effects? I think so, yeah. Development. The game will be developed by an experienced team of developers with a history in creating high-quality action-adventure Metroidvania games. Who could that be? Team Cherry? The creators of Hollow Knight makes the next Metroidvania a Castlevania game? Who else even makes Metroidvanias? No! The game will be developed using the Unity game engine. Someone earlier said literally don't let him use Unity. Who let him cook, bro? Nah, Unity. To be fair, I think 2D Unity should be fun. Unity is actually a good engine for making 2D games. That's what Hollow Knight uses. That's what a lot of games use. It's fine. Not a single other dev is making Metroidvanias. It's true. No devs have ever made a Metroidvania. The game will be developed for 2 years. That's a really fast development cycle. The game will be released on all platforms Q4 2022. Guys, the game is out now. Guys, you can play Castlevania Eclipse of the Night right now on your Nintendo Switch. Hi, it's me, Reggie Miyamoto, telling you that the game is out right now on your Nintendo Switch. It's already out, guys. We just have to go download it. Marketing, the game will be marketed through a variety of channels, social media, online, ads, trailers. That's me. I'm the marketing. The partnership with popular websites and YouTube channels, that's me. That's my YouTube channel. It's so popular. The game will be showcased as major conventions such as E3 and Gamescom. The handheld? So that was game number 1, Castlevania Eclipse of the Night. I don't think we should stop here. Perhaps we ask for another game. We want to ask for the unique monsters first? Sure, let's just ask real quick. Can you give me specific examples of some of the unique monsters that will be featured in the game? It's top secret. There was an error generating the response. Do I have to refresh the page, maybe? Okay. Can you give me a specific example of one of the new monster designs for this game? Jesus Christ, I can't type. Sure, here's an example of a new monster design for the game, Eclipse of the Night. Eclipse Wraith. A ghostly figure with a dark aura surrounding it. Its body is made of swirling shadows with 2 red eyes glowing in darkness. Its arms are elongated at the end with sharp claws. It will be able to move through walls and floors, making it hard to hit. The Eclipse Wraith is a powerful enemy that can move quickly and hit hard. It is immune to traditional weapons, can only be damaged with sub-weapons, special sub-weapons, such as holy water, or by using certain relics. Oh my god, this guy is going crazy. The Wraith can teleport, making it hard to predict where it'll appear next. It'll attack the player with its claws, which deals high damage. You can also summon other Wraiths to fight. This guy is broken! What? This is a normal enemy? What is this, Dark Souls? The Wraith will only appear during the night cycle during certain areas of the castle. Okay, so it's a rare enemy. It's a rare enemy, guys. Rare enemy. That seems fair. I think it's crazy that the game or the AI remembers that there's a day and night cycle and specifically chooses to make this an enemy that appears in the night cycle. That's crazy. This AI is insane. Tactics. The player will have to use holy water or relics to damage the Wraith and use dodging to... And parrying? Guys, it's Dark Souls. Guys, it's Dark Souls. Oh my god, they've done it. They've made... It's Dark Souls. Oh, parrying and dodging? I'm pogging out of my mind. Oh, Dark Souls. Oh. Dude, this game sounds great. The player can use the environment, such as walls and obstacles, to limit the Wraith's movement. That is not true because it can go through walls. It can go through walls, don't you remember? Where does it say that? It'll be able to move through walls and floors. ChatGPT, that is -1. 1 demerit. That's an oopsie. That's an L. The player can use the time travel element of the game to find relics and sub-weapons that can damage the Wraith. Okay, cool. That's cool. This is just one example of the new monster designs. There will be many new challenging monsters in the game that each player will have to face. Okay, cool. Seriously, what are we watching? I am using Chat GPT to design new Castlevania games. What should we ask it next? Should we have it design an actual Castlevania Dark Souls? Should we? I think that'd be sick. Give me some ideas, chat. Let me copy this for the basis. What about new bosses? New movement option? You guys want to keep talking about this game, or do we want to make a new game? It's up to you guys. Seems like you guys are interested in this game a little bit more. New game? This game? Uh-oh. I'll ask it for one last thing. Okay. Can you give me an example of a relic in the game that enhances the movement of the player and how it will be used in game? Let's see what kind of movement, the schmovement this game has. Enhances the movement of the player. Eclipse boots. A pair of dark boots with a solar eclipse symbol on them. Okay. They will glow with a faint purple aura when equipped. That's cool. The eclipse boots will allow Julius to move quickly with greater agility, giving him the ability to double jump, dash, and wall jump. That seems broken. All three at once? Hold on. The boots will also grant the player the ability to traverse normally through impossible terrain such as gaps. It also makes them more resistant to knockbacks. Okay. Damn, this shit going kind of crazy. Obtaining. The Eclipse Boots will be obtained by solving puzzles or by defeating certain bosses. They're not sure yet. It will be hidden in certain areas of the castle, and it's up to the player to find it. Fair enough. The boots will be useful for traversing levels quickly and efficiently, and will make it easier to reach areas that were previously out of reach. Dude, it knows it's a Metroidvania. It knows. I imagine this being like a more open Curse of the Moon. Yeah, that's what it seems like. This seems like it's just Curse of the Moon, but with actual Castlevania characters and like more Metroidvania elements, I guess, instead of it being level based, which honestly sounds lit. Not gonna lie. Also, that's kind of what Seal of the Eclipse is, I think, gonna be. But the boots will also allow the player to avoid obstacles and enemies more easily, making them more difficult to hit. Okay, fair enough. That's what I use my movement options for, to avoid enemies. The boots will also be useful for solving puzzles, as it will allow the player to reach areas that were previously out of reach. Okay, the relic Eclipse Boots is just one example of many relics that will be found in the game, with unique abilities to help the player in various ways throughout the game. Cool. So I would say, if we had to rate this design document, this game, on a scale of 1 to 10, what would we give it, guys? What is Castlevania Eclipse of the Night getting on a scale of 1 to 10? Let me move the chat. 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10, 6 out of 10, so not too impressed. Solid 8. Yeah, honestly, this seems pretty cool. There's a few things that are really interesting. But yeah, you would need to actually sit down and play the game to give it a full score. Makes sense, makes sense. 7 or 8 out of 10. I liked it. I think this is a good starting point for a new Castlevania game if we were to be interested in a new one. Hold on one second here. This is going to look weird for a second. I just want to give chat a backdrop so it's easier to read. There we go. Email it to Konami and see if they use it. That's a great idea. Sure would love it if this game was being made. Konami, if you're watching, I could copy and paste this real quick. This is just a quick Control-C, Control-V, and it is in your hands. The gamers know what they want. They want the Eclipse of the Night. All right. Let's ask it to create a design document for a new game in the Castlevania franchise. Move you guys here, actually. Oh. What the heck? Whoa, whoa, whoa. What's going on here? What's going on? There we go. Create a design document for a new game in the Castlevania franchise with the goal. How do I phrase this? How do I ask for Dark Souls? How should I ask for Dark Souls? Souls-like elements. Do you think just asking Souls-like elements just to see what would happen? That combines the gameplay of Metroidvanias and Dark Souls. That combines the gameplay styles of Metroidvanias and Souls and Dark Souls. Let's see. Let's ask it to create a design document for a new game in the Castlevania franchise that combines the gameplay styles of Metroidvanias and the Dark Souls franchise. Let's see what it has to say. Dracula's Legacy. The game takes place in the realm of Castlevania, where the player takes on the role of a new member of the Belmont clan who is tasked with uncovering the secrets of the castle and uncovering the truth about the legacy of the Belmont clan and their centuries-long battle against Dracula. Seems good so far. The game combines the exploration and power-up acquisition of Metroidvania games with the challenging, weighty combat and unforgiving difficulty of the Dark Souls franchise. Gameplay. Players will control a new member of the Belmont clan who will have access to a variety of weapons and abilities, including the vampire killer, sub-weapons, and relics. Okay, makes sense. That's pretty much that makes sense. Players will explore the castle and its surrounding areas, uncovering new areas and secrets as they progress through the game. Okay, Metroidvania. Players will encounter a variety of enemies, including classic Castlevania enemies and new ones that are unique to this game. All right, it's starting to repeat itself. Players will face off against challenging bosses, each with their own unique abilities and tactics. Okay. Players will be able to level up and acquire new abilities, weapons, and relics, allowing them to access previously unreachable areas and become more powerful. Okay. The game will feature a day and night cycle with different enemies and events depending on the time of day. I feel like this AI is running out of ideas. The game will feature a deep and atmospheric story, which is revealed through exploration, NPC interactions, and collectible items. That's Dark Souls. The game will be challenging with high difficulty level and perma-death? Oh no. This is a bad idea. Do no. Permadeath? Come on. That's terrible. That's terrible. That is not Souls. That's not a Souls game, bro. The whole point is to die over and over again. Oh my god. Okay. This is a little unhinged. The game will be built with a high replayability value where players will discover new things even after multiple playthroughs. I mean, yeah, because you're going to keep dying every playthrough. I don't know, man. Art style. The game will feature 2D hand-drawn sprites and backgrounds with detailed atmosphere. This is the same thing again. Medieval Gothic elements, detailed environments, castle, surrounding forests, and towns. This is copy and paste. The game will feature dark, moody atmosphere. Yeah, okay, cool. Classic, unique game. Okay, the game will feature voice acting for key characters. The game will feature sound effects. Yep, this is copy and paste. Fans of the Castlevania series, Metroidvania, and Dark Souls-like games. Players who are looking for a challenge, atmospheric game, compelling story, and a mix of classic and new gameplay elements, platforms, PC, Xbox, PlayStation, and Nintendo Switch. The game will be developed by an expert team of developers with a history of creating high-quality Metroidvania and Dark Souls-like games. The game will be developed in Unity. The game will take 2.5 years to develop. Q4 of 2023, guys. We just have to wait a few more months, and we're going to get Castlevania Legacy of Dracula. Yeah, okay, cool. A lot of stuff was copy and pasted, all right? Here's a good idea. What about a fighting game? Could we ask it to create a Castlevania fighting game? Okay. Can you create a design document for a fighting game created by... How do you spell Arxis? I'm going to have Arxis make it. System... Arc System works. Cool. Easy peasy. Want to make sure I don't mess it up. Can you create a design document for a fighting game created by Arc System Works? I'll capitalize this just so it knows. It better have rollback. I want to see if it gives it rollback. Should I call it a multiplayer fighting game created by Arc System Works using the Castlevania franchise. I've seen enough salty bet for this, right? Or based off the Castlevania franchise. Include elements, fighting, gameplay elements, and mechanics, as well as actually no, just that. I think this is fine. Can you create a design document for a multiplayer fighting game created by Arc System Works based off the Castlevania franchise? Include fighting gameplay elements and mechanics. Let's see it. Castlevania Blood Feud. Not a bad title. Premise. The game is a fast-paced multiplayer fighting game based on the Castlevania franchise, developed by Arc System Works. Players will take on the role of their favorite characters from the Castlevania franchise, battle it out in intense strategic fights. The game will feature a mix of classic and new characters, each with their own unique abilities and fighting styles. Gameplay. The player will choose from a roster of classic and new characters for the Castlevania series. Players will fight in one-on-one battles using a combination of punches, kicks, and special abilities. Players will have access to a variety of weapons and items such as the Vampire Killer, Whip, Throwing Axes, Holy Water, which can be used to attack and defend. Okay. Players will be able to perform special moves such as combos and super moves by inputting specific button sequences. Okay. That is a fighting game for sure. Players will be able to use the environment to their advantage with interactive elements that can be used as weapons or to dodge attacks. Bro, it's Injustice. No. Do you guys know about the interactables in Injustice? Oh, that shit's going to be so annoying. Fucking Superman picking up a car and throwing it at your face. I think the AI is stealing from itself now. Players will be able to use their own unique fighting styles, with different characters offering a wide range of playstyles, such as rushdown, zoning, footsies, and more. Oh my god. I love my footsie-based gameplay. Let's go. The game will feature an online multiplayer mode allowing players to battle against each other from all over the world. The game will feature local multiplayer mode, allowing players to play against each other on the same screen. The game will also have a story mode and an arcade mode. Let me guess. The game will feature 2D hand-drawn sprites and backgrounds. I get it. I love 2D hand-drawn sprites and backgrounds. I love them. But ChatGPT, can you come up with literally anything else? Soma is all play styles. In the style of classic Castlevania games and Arc System Works fighting games. I mean, they're not super compatible, to be honest. They're quite different. Even Arc Sys's 2D art style doesn't look anything like 2D Castlevania art style. But whatever. Dark gothic aesthetic with a mix of medieval and modern elements. The game will also feature detailed and atmospheric environments such as castle and surrounding areas. Castlevania music, voice acting, sound effects, crack of the whip. Yeah. Target audience, fans of the Castlevania series as well as fans of fighting games. Players who are looking for a fast-paced and strategic fighting game with a mix of classic and new characters. Platforms: PC, Xbox, PlayStation, and Nintendo Switch again? Wow, this guy can't stop. Development. The game will be developed by Arc System Works, known for their fighting games such as Dragon Ball FighterZ and Guilty Gear. The game will use the Unreal Engine. I don't think it will. The game will be developed in 2 years. I don't think it will. The game will be released in all platforms Q4 2022. Guys, it's out now. Oh my goodness. Marketing. Yeah. Same old. The game will be showcased at major gaming conventions such as EVO, Combo Breaker, and other fighting game events. Yo! That's crazy. All right, I have a few questions. Can you tell me specifically how players will connect to each other online for the online game mode. Dedicated online matchmaking system. The matchmaking system will use a variety of factors to connect players, including their skill level, connection quality, preferred game mode. Player will be able to search for and join matches, create their own matches with specific settings. The game will have a dedicated servers. Well, the servers will handle the matchmaking process. Okay. And also online matches? Oh no, server-based fighting game? Dude, don't do that. That's so stupid. There was a fighting game that tried this and it like ended up being kind of bad. It's also a waste of resources. I could be wrong though. The game will have dedicated servers to handle the matchmaking process, also handling online matchmaking, ensuring the stable and smooth connection for all players. To connect online, players will need to have an internet connection, valid account for the platform they are using. They will also need to have the latest game updates installed. That makes sense. Once connected to the matchmaking system, players will be able to see a list of available matches to join. They will also be able to create their own matches and invite friends to play with them. The game will also have built-in voice chat feature, allowing players to communicate with each other while in a match. No. Do not do this. Do not add this. This is a terrible idea. It's either a terrible idea or the best idea ever. Dude, imagine watching streams of people playing with voice chat on. Hey, yo, man, your shit sucks, bro. Yo, this combo is fucking whack, bro. Oh, my God, your shit. Just talking shit the whole time. Oh. Honestly, we should try this. Does MK11 have voice chat? No, it doesn't. There's no way. You're lying. Oh, that's crazy. This feature can be turned on or off in the game settings, and players will be able to mute and kick players as well. During matchmaking, you can kick players? I imagine in your, own lobbies. That makes sense. In general, the online multiplayer will be designed to be accessible and user-friendly as possible, making it easier for players to connect and play with each other online. All right. Actually, good design. Can you give me a specific example of one of the characters? I should ask for a new character. One of the new characters that will be in the game. Make sure to give examples of their move sets and dude, should I ask for frame data? Would that be too much? No, I won't ask for frame data. Can you give me a specific example of a new character that will be in game? Make sure to give examples of their moveset and I guess give examples of their of the moves they can use. Sure, whatever. Whatever. Command list would have been a better word, yeah. Either way, it's fine. Name, Alucard Tepes. That is not a new character. That is not a new character. I think Alucard exists. I think Alucard is not a new character. I could be wrong. I've played a lot of Castlevania games, but something in my brain is telling me that Alucard's not new. He has long white hair, red eyes, wears a long black coat, and wields a sword and a firearm. They give him a Glock? Alucard with a Glock? Yo, wait, this game's sick. Hold on, let him cook. Let him cook, guys. Alucard is a well-rounded character with a balanced set of moves that could be used for both offense and defense. He is quick and agile with a wide range of moves that allow him attack from different angles. Standard attack. Alucard wields a sword that can be used to perform quick slashes and jabs. Special move 1, Soul Steal. Alucard shoots a projectile that drains the opponent's health and gives it to him. Yo, actually kind of sick. Hold on, this game sounding kind of sick. Alucard, it's Dracula's sidekick, which is why the name is Dracula backwards. Yo, hold on. Nathan in Circle of the Moon had a Glock. That is true. Special move 2, bat form. Alucard transforms into a bat and can fly around the stage, avoiding attacks and setting up for surprise attacks. Okay, that's banned, bro. You can't... Bro, this is some pet shop shit. He has a flight mode. Special move 3, mist form. Alucard transforms into a cloud of mist that can pass through walls and other obstacles. No. God, we are losing the... We're losing grip on reality. Alucard should not be able to go through walls. Mist clips through the floor and times you out, bro. Super move, Eclipse. Alucard channels the power of the Eclipse and unleashes a powerful beam of energy that can hit the opponent from a distance. Alucard is a powerful and versatile character that can adapt to different playstyles and strategies. He's a good balance moves for zoning, rushdown, footsies, and he can use his bat form to fly around the stage and dodge attacks. And use the mist to move through walls and surprise his opponents. His super move, Eclipse, is a powerful move that deals a lot of damage and can be used as a finisher. Okay, Alucard footsies. Dude, this guy seems broken. Let's ask for another character. Can you give me the design document for... Should we ask for Richter? Who do we ask for? Soma. Soma's a great for Soma as a playable character in Sure, here's an example as a playable character from the game Castlevania Blood Feud. Soma Cruz. Soma is a young man with dark hair, wears a red jacket with a white shirt. Okay, close. He wields a katana and the claim? Oh no! They're just giving him the claim? Oh no. My dude is starting with the best weapon in the game. Soma is a close-range fighter with the claim? My brother in Christ, have you seen the claim? My brother in Christ, it's bigger than him. This shit is the size of his body. Close range? All right, let's just let him cook. Let's let him cook. Fighting style. Soma is a close-range fighter that focuses on quick and powerful strikes. He has a wide range of moves that allow him to attack from different angles and mix up his opponents. Yo, he's a rushdown mix-up character. Yo, I'm a Soma main. I'm literally a Soma main. I'm calling it now. Soma is S plus tier. Plus. And I am a Soma main. He's a character that can adapt to different playstyles with a wide range of weapons and abilities. Yeah. Standard attack. Soma wields a katana that can be used to perform quick slashes and jabs. Special move 1, Soul Steal. Soma can steal the abilities of his opponents and use them as his own? That's a different Soul Steal, but it's actually kind of sick. And it works because he steals souls and then he gets their abilities. Holy shit. Holy shit, he's Kirby, but he's mix-up Kirby, and he's rushdown Kirby. Oh my god, he's so cool! Now I want this game to be real, dude. Demon form. Someone can transform into a demon, giving increased strength and speed? Bro, he's fucking Virgil from Marvel vs. Capcom. He's Virgil from MVC3. Oh my god. Guardian. Someone can summon a Guardian that fights on his side for a short period of time. And he has JoJo's stands? This guy's broken. This guy is legit broken. Why doesn't Alucard have a demon form? Because Soma is the main character. What can I say? Super move, Dominance. Soma can take control of the opponent's body and make them attack themselves. Why are you hitting yourself? Why are you hitting yourself? Oh my god, dude. This is insane. Soma is a character that has a lot of versatility. He can adapt to different situations and playstyles. He's a good balance of moves for zoning, rushdown, and footsies. He can use his demon form to increase his strength and speed, and use his guardian to set up for surprise attacks. His super move Dominance is a very powerful move that can deal a lot of damage and can be useful as a finisher. With his ability to soul steal his opponent's With his ability to steal souls from his opponents, Soma has a lot of tools to adapt to different situations and change his fighting style on the fly. Dude, this game sounds so cool. Castlevania would be better if Alucard and Soma had Devil Trigger. I mean, this is what it sounds like. All right. Any more ideas? Oh, I have a great idea. New game. I have a great idea for a new game. I asked this AI to make me an email asking for a reference, and it gave me such a good response. This, honestly, unironically, if you need like a quick way to like write up a resume, headline, like just writing up something that you don't want to write, this thing does a pretty decent job. You just have to, make sure it makes sense. Honestly, I should ask it to write more of my scripts for me, because I am spending so much time writing scripts. At least some of the more tedious script writing stuff. Just change the IP and patent these. Yeah, that's a great idea. All right. Can you give me a design document for a new game in the Castlevania franchise? With the goal, that uses gacha mechanics as well as pachinko gameplay. Huh? Let's see what it comes up with. Now this one's for Konami. Konami, you can steal this one. Konami, go for it. Castlevania Pachinko Quest! Yo, let's go! The premise is that it's a mobile-based game that combines the element of the Castlevania franchise with gacha mechanics and pachinko gameplay. Players will be able to collect and power up their favorite characters from the Castlevania franchise and use them to battle against iconic enemies and bosses. The game will feature a mix of classic and new characters, each with their own unique abilities and fighting styles. Gameplay. Players will collect characters by using gacha mechanics, by spending in-game currency or real money to obtain new characters and character fragments. No! Players will use a combination of characters, items, and abilities to battle against a variety of enemies. Players will use a pachinko-style gameplay system to aim their shots and try and hit specific targets to deal more damage. Oh, it's too real. It's too real. I've created a monster. Oh. Players will have the ability to upgrade their characters and items through leveling up and obtaining new equipment. Okay. Players will be able to form a team of characters to take on different challenges and enemies and be able to compete against other players in online multiplayer. The game will feature an adventure mode, whereas players progress through different stages, and challenge modes where players can take on special stages to earn rewards. The game will have a built-in shop where players can purchase characters, items, and other bonuses. Cool. Art style, the classic. 2D hand-drawn sprites and backgrounds. Let's go! Dark Gothic aesthetic with a mix of medieval and modern elements. The classic. The game will feature detailed atmospheric environments such as the castle and surrounding areas. And then the music is the same, and then, yeah, it's just copy and pasting this stuff. Can you give me a... Okay, I got it. Can you explain to me how this game will make money? Oh, hold on. The game Castlevania Pachinko Quest will make money through a variety of monetization methods, such as in-app purchases. Players will be able to purchase in-game currency, character fragments, and other items using real money. This will allow players to obtain characters and items more quickly and easily than by just playing the game. Holy shit, it knows. Advertising. The game will feature advertisements which will be shown to the players between rounds and when they are in menus. This will help generate revenue for the developers. Oh, gross. Subscriptions! The game will offer a premium subscription service, which will give players access to exclusive content such as new characters, items, and game modes. This will be an optional service that players can choose to purchase. Merchandise. The game will sell merchandise related to the game, such as t-shirts, plushies. Yeah. Sponsorship. The game will have a sponsorship with brands that will be featured in-game to help generate revenue. Overall, the game will generate revenue through a combination of these methods, allowing the game developers to continue to support and update the game with new content and features. It's worth to mention that the use of gacha mechanics and pachinko gameplay are common monetization methods in both mobile games, as they keep players engaged. Is this an ethical way to get money from players? Let's see if it has ethics. Does ChatGPT have ethics? Oh no. The AI is licking the corporate boot. The use of monetization methods such as in-app purchases, advertising, and subscription merchandise can be considered an ethical way to generate revenue for a game's development. Oh, as long as they're done in transparent and fair manner. Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait. However, it's important to consider the impact of these methods on players, especially when it comes to in-app purchases and gacha mechanics, which can be considered predatory practices. Wait a minute. Yo, he's cooking. Wait a minute. He's cooking. These mechanics are designed to keep players engaged for a long time and sometimes could lead to players spending a lot of money in order to obtain specific characters and items. To ensure that monetization methods are ethical, it's important to make sure that players are not forced to spend money in order to progress or enjoy the game, and that the game's economy is balanced in such a way that it's possible to obtain items and characters through gameplay without having to spend real money. It'll just be faster. Additionally, it's important to be transparent about the odds of obtaining specific items and characters through gacha mechanics and make sure that they are not rigged. Not rigged, guys. We promise it's not rigged. Trust us. To make it clear to obtain certain items. Isn't this legally required as well? It's also important to consider the players that are under 18 years old, as they may not fully understand the consequences of spending money in-game and importance to provide parents with tools and control. Yeah. In general, monetization methods can be ethical as long as... Got it. Wow. That is... That's crazy. Source? Trust me, bro. Yeah, I know. Do we want to end it on one more? So not Fortnite. Yo. Castlevania Battle Royale. Okay. Can you give me a design document for a Battle Royale style video game in the Castlevania franchise? Any specifics that we want? I got an idea. Include gameplay elements similar to other battle royales, such as Fortnite and Apex Legends, I guess. So that way he knows what kind of battle royale I'm talking about. Castlevania Battle Royale? Oh, it's doing it. The game is a battle royale style game set in the Castlevania universe, where players take on the role of their favorite characters from the franchise and battle it out in a last man standing match in a gothic castle and surrounding areas. The game will feature a mix of classic and new characters, each with their own unique abilities and fighting styles. Gameplay. Players will drop into a map with up to 100 players in a match and battle it out to be the last one standing. Players will start with no equipment and have other... Players will start with no equipment and will have to gather weapons and items such as resources and other resources around the map. Holy crap, my reading comprehension is getting worse. Players will have a variety of weapons and items such as the Vampire Killer Whip, axes, holy water. Okay, cool. Yeah. Copy and paste. Players will also have access to abilities that are unique to each chosen character. As the match progresses, the playable area will shrink, forcing players to move towards the center of the map and increasing the chance of encounters. The game will feature a revive system where players can be revived by their teammates if they are eliminated. Okay. The game will feature online multiplayer mode, allowing players to battle against each other from all over the world. The game will feature solo, duo, and squad mode. Art style, the game will feature 3D models and textures in the style of recent Castlevania games. The game will feature a dark gothic aesthetic with a mix of medieval and modern elements. The game will feature detailed atmospheric environments, castles, surrounding areas, different locales around the Castlevania series. Okay, cool. Music, same old. Yep. Fans of the Castlevania franchise and fans of Battle Royale. Players who are looking for fast-paced, intense Battle Royale experience with a mix of classic and new characters, platforms. The game will be developed for PC, Xbox, PlayStation, and Nintendo Switch. The game will be developed by an experienced development team with a track record in creating Battle Royale video games. The game will use Unreal Engine, developed in 2 years. Q4 2023. The game will be marketed, popular gaming websites, E3. This game will offer a unique and thrilling experience for players who are fans of both the Castlevania franchise and Battle Royale, with unique characters and intense battles and online multiplayer modes that attract many players to play it. The game will also feature different... Yeah. Got it. Okay, cool. So that was pretty... It's pretty much repeating the same things at this point. I think it's stuck in a rut. But that was a lot of fun. Which one was your favorite fake but maybe real Castlevania game in the future? I don't know. Maybe we try this again with maybe some other franchises and other terms. This was a lot of fun. The power of AI to just come up with all sorts of different fun stuff. You can play around with this for yourself as well and see what it comes up with. But I think we've reached the limits of ChatGPT for today.